Do you want to achieve your goals? Do you want to manage complex tasks simply? The answer is straightforward. Write down your 3 outcomes for today. Decide your 3 wins for this week. Why does this work? This slide explains it all. Your brain has limits when processing information. When tasks reach 5, you start hesitating over which to prioritize. At 10, your brain freezes. This is cognitive overload. Especially today, smartphones and notifications fracture your attention, making your brain more fatigued than ever before. That's exactly why narrowing down to 3 is essential. The rule of 3 eliminates this paralysis. With 3, your brain can instantly determine priorities. With 3, it sticks in memory. With 3, you can take action. This system, formalized by Meier in 2010, aligns with cognitive load theory and research on implementation intentions. Behavioral science research has repeatedly shown that narrowing goals to a small number and setting specific completion conditions makes them easier to act on. This is not a hypothesis. This is a proven mechanism. And this is achievable. Tomorrow morning, open your notebook and write your 3 outcomes for today. Done in 3 minutes. This will transform how you manage your goals. Today, let me show you the science behind it. Why 3? Why not 4? Why not 2? Why specifically 3? The answer lies in the structure of your brain. Cognitive psychology has a concept called the magical number. According to research published by Nelson Cowan of the University of Missouri in 2001, the upper limit of information human working memory can process simultaneously is roughly 4 chunks. Think about this. If you have just 1 goal, you're not using your full potential. With 2, your brain constantly burns time, comparing which takes priority. With 4 or more, cognitive overload kicks in, and the quality of your decisions drops. The number 3 is the most practically manageable benchmark within these constraints. And this isn't just about goal management. Memorable presentations have 3 key points. Compelling stories have a 3-act structure. Effective ad copy carries 3 messages. In the world of rhetoric, the rule of 3 inches has long been a proven framework. It's a simple yet powerful principle built on accumulated human cognitive traits and practical wisdom. So how do you actually integrate the rule of 3 into daily life? The system Meier designed has 4 layers. The first layer, 3 outcomes for today. Every morning, write down just 3 of the most critical tasks you must complete today. Not reply to 100 emails. A concrete outcome like finish the proposal for client A. This becomes the compass for your entire day. The second layer, 3 wins for this week. On Monday morning, decide 3 important outcomes you want to achieve by the end of the week. Your daily 3 outcomes are chosen to realize these weekly 3 wins. Your higher goals and daily actions are automatically linked. The third layer, 3 milestones for this month. At the start of each month, set 3 critical progress markers you need to hit this month. Your weekly 3 wins stack up toward these monthly milestones. The fourth layer, 3 goals for this year. At the start of the year, decide the 3 most important themes for your year: health, work, relationships, learning, income, creation. Choose the 3 areas that matter most to you. This 4-layer nested structure directly connects today's actions to your annual goals. Your 3 outcomes for today that you wrote this morning become clearly tied to your yearly objectives. This is the most powerful element of this system. Meier formalized it in his 2010 book, Getting Results the Agile Way, and it continues to be used worldwide as a practical framework aligned with cognitive load theory and implementation intention research. And it will fundamentally transform your productivity. Write down 3 goals. This sounds easy, but most people fail right here. Why? Because their goals are vague. Work hard today is not a goal. Take care of my health today is not a goal either. These have no completion condition. You can't judge whether you achieved them. A good goal needs 2 elements. The first, a specific output. Not write a proposal. Complete a 5-page proposal for client A. Not exercise. Complete a 30-minute run. This difference eliminates all hesitation in your actions. The second, a realistic scope. Narrow your 3 daily outcomes to what you can truly achieve today. Overly ambitious goals generate nightly underachievement and destroy motivation. A meta-analysis published in Psychological Bulletin by Gallwitzer and Sheeran in 2006 showed that goals specifying when, where, and what as completion conditions are significantly easier to act on than vague goals. This aligns with Locke and Latham's goal-setting theory. The principle, specific, measurable goals drive results. Start applying this today. Every morning, before your coffee, open your notebook. Write your 3 outcomes for today. For each one, specify the completion condition. These 3 minutes design your entire day. Now, let's face the fundamental question. Why do so many people fail to achieve their goals? The answer is not having too many goals. It's that having too many goals drains the energy needed to execute them. Psychologist Barry Schwartz popularized the paradox of choice in his book. Have you heard of the famous jam experiment behind it? In this study, published by Iyengar and Lepper in 2000, too many choices increased the burden of deciding and made people more likely to avoid choosing altogether. Goals work the same way. Someone with 10 goals hesitates over where to start and often ends up doing nothing. A meta-analysis published in the Journal of Consumer Psychology in 2015 also confirmed that an excess of options under certain conditions negatively impacts decision-making and behavior. Multiple cognitive psychology experiments have also shown that as simultaneous tasks increase, switching costs and hesitation grow. In other words, narrowing your goals has clear rational backing. Simplicity drives execution. Complexity breeds procrastination. The rule of 3 is a design that leverages insights from cognitive and behavioral science. It doesn't rely on your willpower. The system automatically drives execution. That is why this rule is embraced around the world. You now understand the theory. So how do you turn this into a habit? The most effective approach is to embed the rule of 3 into an existing routine. Don't create a new habit. Stack it onto something you already do. Here's the morning routine. Brew your coffee. Before that coffee gets cold, open your notebook. Write your 3 outcomes for today. 1 sentence each, with a clear completion condition. Finally, confirm those 3 align with your weekly goals. Done in 3 minutes. Here's the evening routine. 3 minutes after dinner, or just before bed. Review the 3 outcomes you wrote today. Check off what you achieved. For what you didn't finish, decide whether to carry it over to tomorrow's list. The key here, don't blame yourself if you didn't hit all 3. Research by Sharif et al. From Wharton School in 2021 found that goal management with built-in flexibility for failure sustains long-term consistency better than rigid management. If you have a day where you fall short, just come back the next day. Let me share one important fact about how long habit formation takes. You've probably heard the claim that habits form in 21 days. But in reality, research published by Philippa Lally et al. Of University College London in the European Journal of Social Psychology in 2010 showed significant individual variation, with habit formation taking an average of about 66 days. There's no need to rush. Build the pattern of consistency over 3 weeks first, then aim for automation over 2 to 3 months. What matters most, don't try to be perfect. Now let's organize the key points. Let's confirm your Rule of 3 action plan. First, start writing your 3 outcomes for today from this morning. Specify a specific output and completion condition in 1 sentence each. Not do work, write it as finish writing chapter 3 of the report before noon. Specifying the completion condition makes it far easier to take action. Second, build the 4-layer nested structure. 3 outcomes for today, 3 wins for this week, 3 milestones for this month, 3 goals for this year. Once your higher-level goals are set, your daily 3 choices are automatically optimized. The sense that today's actions connect directly to your annual vision generates powerful execution energy. Third, keep going with flexibility built in. Record your achievement rate with a 3-minute evening review. It's fine if some days you don't hit everything. Build the pattern of consistency over 3 weeks, then slowly aim for automation over an average of 66 days. Move forward with systems, not urgency. That is the essence of this system. And now ask yourself this. What are your 3 most critical goals for this year? Tonight, write them down. Try the rule of 3 for real. Then tell me what changed for you in the comments. Your progress reports, your questions, your success stories, all of it becomes the wisdom of this community. Thanks for investing your time in mastering this today. This channel delivers evidence-based productivity systems like the Rule of 3 in a concrete, actionable form you can use starting tomorrow. Not theory, practice, not intuition, science. This is how we design your growth. Subscribe to the channel and get your next dose of actionable knowledge with me. Turn on notifications, and every time you learn a new system, your productivity levels up. See you in the next one.